Hey guys, welcome back to another WICSO video, and today we have updated the world map. Now, what was wrong with the old one? Well, actually a lot of things. Because now we have cool rivers, gray world land, and just cool stuff in general. Now anyway, I think we should get on with it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to see today is the yellow team expanding into the unclaimed land. Now they are going to send some explorers around here. Instead of expanding first, they're gonna start going in here. They make it to the other side of Italy, the boot of Italy. Now, instead of the yellow team claiming all this, well, all of it, we're gonna see a new team. It's gonna be the purple team landing in Corsica, in Sardinia. So this is what we see right now. We got the yellow team expanded in this new purple country here. The next thing we're gonna be seeing, this pink country. The pink country, they're going to expand around this lake that I do not know the name of. Now, next thing that's gonna happen is the red team. The red team is going to send some more explorers around the coastline of this Arabian area, and eventually they're gonna start pouring into it. So the red team will expand across into this area. Now the pink team is pretty unhappy with this. They're gonna try and cut off the red team. Pink team expands south, severely cutting off the red team from expanding east. The red team is not too happy about this, and they send pink team a message basically saying, "Yo, bro, screw you, bro." Okay, so when that is sent, pink team's like, "Oh, nah, man, you know what we gonna do? We declare war on you." Now, the pink team is kind of relatively to the red team's army. However, the red team is still a little stronger, but the pink team just really needs luck on their side. Now the pink team pushes into the red team, little by little, and the red team's army is kind of just down here. So this is where a lot of troops start to line up around here. But the pink team has an idea. They send a few troops down here, and they cut off the red team from this area where most of their troops were. So the pink team starts to push into the red team from the south. But the red team has all their army down here, so they start pushing out the pink team. However, the red team's like, "Alright, you don't want to see what we can do to you." And the pink team's like, "Okay, yeah, sure, try me, buddy, try me." So the red team, they start pushing out troops from the north and starts their advance into the pink team. Push up to this river. They push up to this river. The pink team's like, okay. You know what? Red team, you wanna know what? We just thought of this. We just encircled your army. And the red team's like, okay, fine. You win this time. And so basically the red team lost to the pink team, so we're gonna see what happens to them. Okay, after that peace treaty, this is what the world came out. So the pink team gained a little bit land, and hey, river border, awesome, pretty cool. And they also made the red team release this tan color, the blue team. Now the blue team hasn't done very much. Well, not yet, anyway. Speaking of which, blue team, they are going to expand even more into Africa. And they also find this island, which they are going to take over. Now, the blue team's like, "Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we send an expedition down deeper into the Horn of Africa?" And so they say, "Hey, that's a good idea. Let's do it." So they do it. So they send a big group of people down the Horn of Africa. Alright, let's stop at this river. And so this is what our world looks like right now. The green team. The green team hasn't done much. What have they done? Basically nothing. So, what will they do? They are gonna go and be like, let's expand. So the green team looks fairly large, and this purple team's like, let's do some expeditions. And sooner or later, the whole of Italy is mainly explored. Now the purple team's like, I think it's time for expansion. So the purple team expands all the way through Sardinia and starts to settle their ways into Italy. They meet up at the eastern edge of Italy, and the Sardinian Empire is slowly getting larger. This is where they lead themselves off to, and I completely forgot to give them a capital. Their capital is going to be in Corsica, Excuse me for being bad. Anyway, when they go in... Anyway. We're going to go back to the exploration. The purple, gold, and green team, they all meet up in the gold team's capital to discuss some exploration stuff. They all decide that it would be beneficial for all of them if they mixed up a bunch of their explorationists out north to combat any of the unknown things. Or that's what they told their civilians. What they really did is say, hey guys, so can we get all of our expeditionists and push them up north so we can expand? Like, yeah, we can do that. They sent all of their explorationists up north, and slowly, little by little, the map is starting to get filled out. Mostly a group of the gold and purple teams, though, however, they cut their way straight over here into northern Holland. And instead of wanting to do stuff over here, those explorationists get a little lost. They're like, yo bro, which way did we come from? Man, I don't know, man, I was following you. Darn it, bro. So they set up a country, a mix of gold and purple. Gives you a light pink. Bro actually thought I was gonna make a brown country, like, no siree. So the explorationists, they make a country in Holland, or the Netherlands, as you common folk call it. I'm American, I shouldn't be saying that. Anyway, so these explorationists are, well, you see, explorationists. And they're gonna start exploring a ton around their land. And eventually they make it all the way through the Danish peninsula. They don't make it too far, though, because it's winter and they start to go back. But this is the best that they're gonna get, as of right now. So this is the world map. Pretty nice, huh? Well, after winter hits, everyone sees a bunch of land. But over here, it's just mountains, but we're gonna explore those. There, mountains explored. And now there's a bunch of countries that have exploring to do. This purple country over here, they are going expand north, as of any common country shall do. And this golden country, the golden country, they are going to expand over the green country. And the green country's like, "Ayo, bro, what the freak? You can't do that." And they're like, "Yes, we can. Actually, we definitely cannot. We definitely can." Anyway, back where we were. So the green team is going to start expanding, and the green and yellow team both kind of just start cutting each other off. It's really annoying for both of them, but they're like, I cannot deal with this anymore, bro. You know what? I declare war. The gold team declares war on the green team, pushing into the Bosnian area and a little bit into the Greek and Serbian and Bulgarian areas. The green team, however, they push up to where the gold team's defensive line was. Now, the purple team, they're like, "Bro, why are you guys fighting? Don't do this." But the purple team kinda likes the gold team way more. So, the gold team is gonna pressure them into joining. And this will be the start of an alliance. Can I make more than one, please? This will be the start of the Square Alliance. Square Alliance versus the green team. Purple will send its troops in to the green team to help with their fight. They push deeper into this lime green team, eventually reaching and eventually getting into their Turkish lands. And the purple team also helps them push out the green team's troops from their country. Now the green team realizes they're kind of screwed. So the green team says, "Screw this, I'm gonna keep fighting it. I'm gonna fight with everything, little inch of my body." The capital gets taken. And with that, the green team will capitulate. And with that war drawn up, and it will look like this. And this is the new map of the world. Or, well, that part of the world. With the green team being split up, with 5 new countries being made out of it, and this one being the yellow team's puppet state. Well, I think that'll be all for today. See you later, guys, and let's get to 600 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we can do it. Guys. Hey, if you really guys want to do a challenge, listen up. Let's try and get to 1,000 subscribers until the end of June next year, right? Let's get to it, broskies. Anyway, see you next Friday, guys, for another WICSO video. Bye-bye.